Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Lunc, whose current price stands at the $0.00029479 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 3.28%. and in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. From these low prices that Lunc had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side that was obeying this Elliot wave structure, having a wave 5 taking us back to around the $0.00059 mark. And having seen this movement to the upper side in this Elliot wave structure, we can now name that as a higher Elliot wave count 1. And after seeing the high for that higher Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expect on this other side is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, and I believe that is what has been playing out over here, making our low at around the $0.00018 mark. And after making the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect on this other side is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, and I believe that is what is playing out on this other side. And because a wave 3 is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3. And after making our low, this is what I said in my previous videos, that I expect whatever we are seeing over here, this might be the formation of that wave 1 to the upper side, then a wave 2, then a wave 3 to the upper side, then continue pushing lower in the formation of a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to complete that higher Elliot wave count 1. And I also sketched out a target area for that third wave in this fractal wave to the upper side, using the trend based Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 2, and that gave me a minimum target area to the upper side at the fib level 1.618 for that third wave to the upper side, and that lies at the $0.00050 mark. And I believe that won't play out here on this chart, and we have to now start figuring this movement to the upper side as something else. So I think this is a wrong Elliot wave structure, and the right one should be the one that I'm going to draw out here on this chart. Having this as the wave 1, we can have this as the wave 1, whatever we are seeing is a wave 1, then a wave 2 to the lower side, which is a retracement right here, then expect a bit of a movement to the upper side in the formation of a third wave, continue pushing lower in the formation of a fourth wave, then complete that higher Elliot wave count 1, which is a fractal wave within a wave 3, through the formation of that wave 5 to the upper side. And if I get a little bit into the formation of this second wave that we are seeing over here, a wave 2 is normally a retracement of the first wave, so using the Fibonacci's, we can use the fibs, connecting them from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, and that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts like that. So that is the minimum that I expect that wave 2 to the lower side to retrace, and you can see Lunc has continued to respect that. We have come down into that target area, though we didn't maximize that target area to the lower side, at least we came down into that target area. And we have also been trading within this channel, and we are just about to break out of the channel to the upper side. And in case that happens, we will also be managing to break above a key area of resistance at around the $0.00029 mark. And once that plays out, I would expect a retest of that key area of resistance before we continue pushing higher. Also manage to break above that key area of resistance at around the $0.00032 mark. And once we see a breakout out of those key areas of resistances and make a high above the high for that wave 1 that we have right here, then we can have a confirmation that we are in the formation of a third wave, and that movement should also be an impulsive movement. And we can also sketch out a target area for that third wave to the upper side, connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, then assuming the low for that second wave is in, we can drag the fibs to that low and get a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of a third wave at around the $0.00059 mark. So I'll have to move this target area now up here we can now have it right there. That is the minimum that I would expect that third wave to the upper side to do. Then expect a bit of a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4, then continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5. And because we also have the low for that first wave, the high for the first wave, and also the low for that second wave, we can sketch out a target area for that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. And I just need to use the trend based Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to this low that we made down here in the formation of a wave 2, and that gives me a minimum target area back to around the $0.001 mark. In case we continue pushing higher here on the Lunc chart, obeying that Elliot wave structure, then Lunc very soon we might be losing 1-0 and get back to around the $0.01 mark in the formation of a wave 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.